everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie. It is dropped on Netflix called The Children's Train, and this movie, it is from Italy, and this movie takes place in 1946 Naples, where we see in this kind of like a small village, this boy who is like 8 years old in this movie. His name is Amerigo. He lives in that like place with his mom. And we see this show, this movie, and he's living under poverty. And I guess in this movie we see he go out in the streets and he try to find a way to make money. Basically, he's a kind of like a street boy, but he's not a orphan or anything like that. He lives there with his mom, and there is a war going on in the background we see. So they all this, like the villager in that small town, there are like most of them are living into poverty, but they have this opportunity to send their kids in this train to the north side where they'll be living a very good life. But same time, all these people who are living in that village, they have to make this hard decision to send away your child, which is not that easy. And this movie, it captured that feels like all these people, they have to, send away their kids. And there's this running joke, hey, your mom is sending your train to Russia, I guess. So I thought personally this movie is really one of those movies, surprisingly very heartwarming watch. When you watch it, you really feel this like a boy, you get swept into his story. It's very touching story about his life, and we see in this movie his dad is kind of like he went to America to make money. And this movie really, it feels like it took place in that 1946. So I personally really like this movie. Really feels that feel to it, like it's really feel like these people, they have to make hard decision about sending their kids away. You really like the mom who's trying to get by day-to-day life, and but she still loves her kid, so much that she's like, although it sounds like a good decision to send him away, but still she need to say goodbye to him. So the mom, what was her name? I forgot, but she's really good in this movie. And the son, he's really good. He has a couple of other friends, they try to do this small business, goes to the market and try to make some money. And there's some cute scene in this movie. And it's really very, one word, heartwarming movie. So I personally really like this movie. This movie does go through a first act, middle, and the third act. It's not always sad, I guess. I like that this movie does have some happy scene, He does catch some happiness in his life, and the way this movie done, it looks really good. I could see this movie get some nomination. It's a really well-made movie. I remember there was another Italian movie got nomination for Oscar. So this movie has chance, honestly. Although it's not that deep, I guess, the story-wise, but still is very interesting story about this time frame, and the villages takes place in that time, the name Naples, right? And I thought all the characters are quite interesting, especially their mom has some interaction with the nun, and they're like, especially in this small village, all these people, they're just, especially these old ladies, they're always screaming, hey, don't send your son away, like they will take them to and sell them, sell their kidney stuff. I was like, wow, this is really, although this movie, it is not for kids, I think. It still is very dark story, right? So I don't think it's PG, but overall, I really liked this movie. Has a lot of a subtle, some inner story and struggle that I personally really liked. I really liked that small town feel and all this small village people, how they're trying to protect that kids and everything. This movie is quite interesting, honestly. And when I was first watching it, I didn't thought this will be this much interesting. So I thought, wow, this is really, I could see some an Oscar or any award nomination for this movie could get. This movie has very beautiful cinematography. The way it was shot, it's you feel it. Like very well shot and made movie. I guess the direction is really good, and that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie. If you enjoyed about this review, don't watch other reviews on other Italian movie and TV series. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.